There have been always these problems with the rating system. Like ever since like Geometry Dash started becoming popular back in like 2017 to 2019, people got really mad about the rating system, and there are a lot of issues about it. And today we're just gonna be mentioning them and mentioning a bunch of suggestions on how we can basically fix this system. And you guys can also provide your opinions on how we can get a much better rating system, because I do think that this is a very important issue that we talk about before it basically gets even worse than it already is. So the very first problem is that the standards are skyrocketing right now. The standards to getting a rated level it's really high, and sometimes there are a lot of drama regarding how how unbalanced the system is. So we all know that levels like XO or some like levels like that are only layout based are originally not supposed to be rated, because at that time when they came out they were not really fitting for the rating standards. However, they still got rated, and that made a lot of people really mad. But RobTop came out and said a very controversial thing in my opinion, and it was this comment specifically: XO was rated because the song is so intense. And people got mad because there are some other very cool looking levels that didn't get rated at that time. For example, Tidal Wave. It was very decorated in comparison to XO. By the way, no hate on XO whatsoever. I don't have the skills to beat it, but I don't have anything against the level. But people basically got mad that why is Tidal Wave not rated? And then RobTop came and said, we were talking about the rating system, and he said the XO was rated because the song was so intense. And this is a big problem, because the song should not really play that big of a role when it comes to rating the level, giving it an epic or a rate or a featured in the first place. Because the song is something that you don't really work on. The song is just basically a thing that you pick, something that you choose for the level, and then you build your level around it. However, I do think that the song is very important. It should be judged, of course, but it should not be the main aspect as to whether a level should be rated or not. This is not a positive way to look at the rating system. And when RobTop said that, I wasn't sure if he was like joking or not, but people took it really seriously, and that's basically like the only explanation he had as to why XO or such levels were rated: because of the intense song, because the song was cool, so the level now deserves to be rated. It's a big problem, and sometimes a lot of moderators suggest a certain level to be rated. Let's just take a look at a level in here that maybe does not have this one. I played this one. This one, you can see it's layout based, and I don't have anything against this level. This level being rated to me is 100% fine. It's 6 stars for getting far in a pretty challenging level. I don't mind like levels that are not really that decorated getting rated. This is not really an issue that I have. But yeah, this level has like this cool feature where you go like low gravity. There are custom portals that make you change gravity and stuff like that. And yeah, the comment section, you can just see instantly, this is 49 seconds ago, they're all talking about the 1.0 styled level. It is not rate worthy, and yeah, a lot of people are really mad. And again, I don't care if the visuals are 1.0. This deserves a rate for the creativity and authenticity, and I totally agree. This is a cool idea. However, the design could have been a little bit better for it to be rated in today's standards, but to me it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I feel like a solution to this problem where there are like the huge standards gap, you can call it, is to always take a look at the comment section, because I feel like there are levels that are getting sent by moderators. Like a lot of mods send one single level, and then RobTop kind of feels like he's forced to rate that level, even if the comment section or the whole community does not agree on rating that level. Yeah, I kind of feel like RobTop is prioritizing the moderators' opinions over the community's opinions. This is something that has been proven by something that he has said when the situation of the Tidal Wave rating was around. He said that the moderator said, in case you guys didn't know, this is something that a lot of people don't know, the way these levels get rated is that someone sends this to RobTop and then he decides if he's gonna rate it. However, when it comes to demons, this is not how it works. If a mod sends this demon, for example, it is sent to a private Discord server for all the moderators. By the way, this is not private info, this is like public, so I'm not leaking anything here. So after a demon level gets sent, it is sent to a Discord server where moderators can basically choose what they want this demon to be rated, whether epic, featured, and you know, these things. And for Tidal Wave, Roptob has said that the moderators said 50% of the moderators said rate and 50% said no rate. So there was like no featured in question. And so it went to Roptob. Basically, it was all depending on whether Roptob wanted to rate it. And we all know that the community was raging to have that level rated for the longest time ever. And here you can see that Roptob prioritized this like 50-50 of the, you know, it was like hanging exactly in between. And he didn't take the position of the community for a very long time until like he saw that a lot of people wanted it to be rated, and then he finally took the action of rating the level. So this is, I feel like, a problem where Roptob is prioritizing mods' opinions over other people's, because I think you should just take a brief look at the whole comment section when rating a level. I think this is something that Roptob does do actually, but still, you should pay a little bit, just a tiny bit more attention to what the heck is going on in the comment section, because yeah, the comment section is basically, it has all like the opinions of the community. So for example, if you go on to this level, which is the first mythic, you can see the comment section, and this is probably how the comment section was before this level got rated. Everyone is like very happy about this level getting rated very best level and stuff like that. And yeah, so basically the community has a specific standard where they stay at before and after the level gets rated. So that is the very first problem. And the second problem is, I feel like more current now with 2.2 getting released. Now we are running into a new problem, which is there are way too many good levels. This is a very, very big problem in my opinion. It is awesome that we have new levels that we can play and stuff like that, but when it comes to rating these levels, I think there's a big issue, and I have a very, very good solution to fix that issue. But let me just briefly talk about what that thing even is. So there are way too many levels, and Roptob cannot rate all of these levels, because if he rates, let's say he rates 50 levels in a day, then like probably 40 or maybe 35 of these levels are not going to get any attention. And this is something that Roptob himself has acknowledged, and he has said this is why he is not rating too many levels at once. This is why he's like making these cycles a lot. You see nowadays there are a little bit fewer rates, but he's like taking more time to sit down and rate levels. So as opposed to sitting down once a day and rating 30 levels, now he's sitting maybe 3 times a day and rating 10 levels each. So basically it's kind of like spread out so that people can like enjoy all these levels at the same time. And now with 2.2 getting released, we have a lot of players, we have a lot of people wanting to try out the new stuff, so a lot of people are uploading very cool looking levels, and Roptob cannot just rate all of them because like the majority of them are not going to get any attention. And you would at the beginning think that there is no real solution to this, because there are so many good levels coming out and you want to rate them all, but there's just no time to rate them all, because they will basically be unrecognized if you just rate them all at the same time. So a very good solution in my opinion is something that is not only good for the rating system but overall for the whole community, and it is to basically have level tags. So you have tags for each level. This is something that I've been wanting for a long time, and this could help a lot, because for me personally, I do not like modern levels. So if I see like a bunch of newly rated levels, I would just play them and check them out maybe one by one and see. But if it's like a modern level, I don't know if this looks modern, but no, this is cool. But usually modern levels, I just don't really like them that much, so I wouldn't really be playing them, you know? I would rather go with a style like this perhaps. Oh my god, this is actually really cool. Wow, this is really good. Okay, yeah, so like a style that is more geometry dashy blocks thingy. So this level has a lot of, this is GD, you know, that's the stuff that I like. So personally for me, if Roptob rates like 100 levels at this exact same time, I could basically just put on a tag that specifies these kinds of levels, and then I can search for them, and then I have only the levels that I'm interested in that I'm gonna play anyway. Because if there are 100 levels rated at the same time, I'm just gonna have to go through a bunch of them, and then the rest is just going to be unrecognized. So depending on my mood, I would just search for a certain tag that I want to see, and then go to the awarded section and basically pick the levels that I want. This is is something really important. I think having tags for levels, and we should have this, I feel like, as fast as possible, because we're now getting more and more levels, and the more this gets delayed, the worse it is, because the less levels are gonna have tags. So yeah, we can have like a lot of different tags. It doesn't really have to be modern or not. You can have like, I don't know, maybe art, or what else is there, like design based, or you know, this is RobTop styled. I also really like, yeah, this is awesome. RobTop styled levels are really cool in my opinion. And yeah, I would like to have tags. That's a just major, very cool feature. And I think it would solve the problem of having levels unrecognized while rating so many levels being avoided. So maybe in the feature tab, you can like tick in here what type of tags, level tags you want to have. Maybe tick in here, boom. Here on the left, you guys can't see the cursor. And yeah, you would then play them. Then there would be absolutely no problem for RobTop to rate like 100 levels at the same time, because then of course people that want to see modern levels would check out modern levels, and people who don't like modern levels like me would not check out the modern levels. It's a very cool thing in my opinion. And I think that's it. This is it for this video. We have 2 problems for the rating system. There are probably more problems to the rating system, but let me know what you guys think about my solution, and if you guys have any cool solution, that would be also nice. I can maybe share some of you guys' solutions. And yeah, I think this is it for this video. Let me know what you think about that whole situation in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next